I certainly didn't wake up one day and say, let me start a business. I woke up one day and realized I couldn't keep living the way I was. I'd lost parts of myself, my confidence, my direction, and my identity. And if you're here right now, there's a chance you feel that too. Not broken, but disconnected. And maybe quietly wondering, is this it for me? No one really prepares you for what happens after a certain point in life, especially after 50. When your kids are older, your relationship has changed or ended, and suddenly you're left asking, who am I now? What do I do next? How do I rebuild without starting from zero? Because let's be honest, most of us don't want to go back to exhausting jobs, rigid schedules, or trading time for money. We want peace, flexibility, and purpose. And yes, we want income that actually supports our life so we can enjoy it. So for me, this really started because I was exhausted. I was working in the hospital and something had changed. Taking care of patients just didn't feel the same anymore. And I hated admitting that because for so long that was part of who I was. But I knew I couldn't keep going. The problem was I couldn't just walk away. I needed the money. So I felt stuck, and it started affecting everything. I was cranky all the time, in and out of work, short-tempered, just not myself. My days look the same over and over. I go to work, I go home, I sleep, repeat, repeat, repeat. Wake up and do it all over again. And my days off, they weren't even days off. I was just recovering from how drained I was, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And the worst part, I was bringing that energy home with me and it wasn't doing me any good. I didn't like who I was becoming. I didn't like how I felt. And I knew something had to change, but I didn't know what. I just knew I needed a way out of that hospital. Not someday, but eventually, realistically. I needed something that could create extra income without completely overwhelming me. And that's when I found this. Now I want to say this clearly. This is not about hype. This is not about get rich quick. And this is not about becoming someone you're not. This is about using something you already do to build something that supports your life. Doesn't that sound good? Because here's the truth. Everyone uses hair care. Everyone uses skincare. This is not creating demand. It's redirecting it. The company I partnered with focuses on high demand consumable products that people already buy. And the system is designed to be simple and scalable. There's no inventory to hold, no shipping products yourself, no complicated systems to figure out. You get a personalized website, training, and ongoing support, which means you don't need to be tech savvy, experienced in business, or perfect to start. Here's why this made sense to me. It's not about convincing people to buy something they don't want. It's about helping people solve problems they already have. Hair thinning, damage, confidence. And when people see the results, they stay. That's what creates consistency. And consistency is what creates income. What I also love about this is there's no one way to do it. You can be a customer, you can get discounts, or you can build something bigger if you want to. There are different ways to start, including product packs that are discounted so you can try everything, create your own results, and actually share from experience. But the most important part is that you only go as far as you want. This isn't just about products. It is totally about who you become in the process. It's about rebuilding confidence, creating your independence, and proving to yourself that it is not too late, not even close. Because your second act can be your most powerful one. So if you're watching this and something in you is saying, I want more, no pressure, not overwhelm, just more, then I want you to do something simple. Comment ready or message me directly, and we'll just have a conversation. There is absolutely no pressure. I am just here to give you clarity and answer questions. Because the first step is not having it all figured out. It's just being open to something different.